So, it is a new day. It's very bright outside. It's very nice outside. Except we're gonna stay inside. You know why?
Because you're a delicate flower?
Yes, correct. I found out I have really bad asthma when it comes to polluted air. So I can't really go outside for very long until I hack up my lungs, it gets hard to breathe, and I start feeling woozy. So that's gonna put a damper on some stuff. I was feeling fine last night, so maybe I'm nighttime. I don't know. I've eaten, I've drank. Who knows? So, we did eat at a fancy restaurant, but I forgot to vlog it. Whoops. Also, there's G-Chun and Squish Cat, our good sleep friends. What you looking at?
I was looking at the menu of services for the spa.
Cool. And there's our Operation water bottle, Oregon water bottle. So we have a lot of Oregon water to get through. Thank God. Oh, and there's my super cool Swan Princess backpack. It's covered in light right now, but you know. Haven't run into Selden or anybody yet, but it's the beginning of the day. God, I'm tired. So we're just gonna chill out for a bit. Hello. I was telling the audience about me being a delicate flower.
Well, you are a delicate flower.
It's true. I hate it, but it's the fact.
Well, that's why we have snacks here. We can munch here without having to worry about it. And there's always room service.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
At the very least, though, I'm kind of glad that we're not allowed in the venue until tomorrow because you have a chance to rest.
Yeah.
It worked out for the best.
Yeah. And the big thing we do need to do is not until tonight. So, I'll see if it is the night air that is better for me than the day air. Which is weird, but
You might have just gotten a huge dose of it last night because we were constantly walking.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you woke up feeling like crap because we were outside constantly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's just the way of California. It's deceptive, and then you walk outside, you take a breathe in, a big old deep breath, and suddenly you're hacking and coughing.
Yeah. Well, at least in the LA district. Anaheim ain't that bad.
Yeah, LA and San Francisco, their air quality ain't the best. I kind of miss Portland already.
Same. Honk. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Honk. Well, that's something we can do. Look up TV shit.
Yeah.
Here's my cool. Yeah.
Our hotel was kind of a mess.
Yeah, but, you know, we've been quite busy.
Yeah. What do we need to do again today?
Beetle House.
Oh, right. I thought that was at the end of the trip, not today.
It's at 9 o'clock, so it's at the end of today.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was like the day before we leave.
We were thinking about that, but then there was, like, no reservation.
Oh, okay.
So there was only for today and nothing else.
Okay.
So, technically you're right, but we couldn't find anything. That's just how it be.
That's just how it be.
Honk.
Cat honk.
Opens mouth. Car honk.
That was incredible, and I lost my shit. Well, this TV is connected to YouTube. We could just like go do some try not to laugh challenges.
That would be
Cheer
nice.
ourselves up.
That would be nice. Strengthen my lungs.
Though I am kind of concerned that if we laugh too hard, it's going to make your lungs spasm.
We shall see. Because I want laughter in my life. That'd be sad to have a life full of not laughter. Bliss. Looks like you're reading like really shitty doujin.
God, I wish I could read all the shitty doujin I want. But I don't read Japanese.
When has that stopped you before?
Quite frequently, actually. I only read scanlated stuff.
Oh, well, that hasn't stopped me because that's how we found that weird Juring one. I care about the pictures and then yell at Mage if it's weird enough.
Well, if you like it enough, you can just make up the dialogue between them, like you used to.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to make up dialogue in doujins, and I'd make them really fucking weird because I wanted to know what they were saying, so I made up the weirdest shit.
But I get that, though, like, knowing what they're saying, especially with, like, the dirtier stuff, somehow that just makes it better. Even though the pictures are there, having that auditory element is so important to enjoying the whole experience.
Yeah, you have context.
Yes, even if it is just please, please, please. Honk.
A cat meows somewhere.
It's too bad, like, the outside air is so nasty. And it's gonna be so hot. The pollution doesn't bother me, but the heat does.
The heat doesn't bother me, but the pollution does.
It's just dried my skin out and my eyeballs. I feel like whenever I close my eyelids, they're burning when they touch.
Ugh.
I hate that shit.
She's affected externally. I'm affected internally. He's affected eternally.
He gets to deal with his existential crises.
Yep.
Forever and always.
Yep.
And me being bleh. So that makes you always worry.
Yeah, but I love you.
Oh, I love you
I
too.
will love you no matter how bleh you are.
Oh, thank you. You were the gardener to my flower.
Oh, baby.
Protein meld.
Excuse me?
She was like, oh, you guys cuddle all the time. I'm like, bitch, when? You're like, just the other day, Chris Dig tried to protein meld into you. And it's like, bitch, when?
Because she was denying that you guys cuddle a lot. In the car ride on the way back from my strep throat tonsillitis thing. And I was like, excuse me, no, you guys cuddle all the fucking time. And she was trying to deny it. And so I started talking about, like, a couple of days ago when you had gotten back from college and you basically tried to shove your head under her boob and just protein meld with her.
Yeah.
See, he
Because I want to
remembers.
be close.
And I love you being close, because I love
glad.
you.
I called it the protein meld because it looked like you were just trying to slide into her being and become part of her existence. Like an amoeba.
Isn't that what marriage really is?
Well, you guys still keep your own consciousnesses, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not quite the anglerfish of the YouTube world.
Yet.
I'd rather not just latch on to you and then, like, have you consume all of my innards until I'm just a dangling set of gonads or however it works.
No!
I'm
no.
so glad you understand that. We have fun.
We have fun here in IRL land. Ugh.
You're not a spider. You're not a praying mantis pair. You're birds.
Twitter-pated.
You're bigger than he is.
Heh.
You keep pairing off every single year. You're inseparable, and when you both get really tired, your eyes turn red. Just like Boyd's.
Just like Boyd's.
Well, birds of prey. I'm thinking eagles mostly, like bald eagles, just because that's all the experience I have.
Twitter-pated.
Yes.
Bald
with
eagles.
gigantic faces.
To gently kiss.
And they chirrup.
Oh.
Yes, the bald eagles have the most adorable call. It's this noise. You wouldn't expect such a big bird to sound like a domestic sparrow, but it does.
Like cheetahs.
Yes.
They have chirps.
They do. And they purr.
Yes.
I think they're the biggest... No, cougars are the biggest cat that can purr. Which is just fucking wonderful. And I love cougars and I want to pet them. But they would kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Someday you will become the cougar.
Okay. I'm gonna just say probably not because I'm already super skeeved out by like younger people trying to like hook up with me and shit. So
Fair. Hashtag fair.
yeah, like nah.
Technically, I am cougar to you because I am very older.
Not that much older.
Yeah, you're like in that like between 2 and 3 years. Like maybe when we met it was a little like ooh,
Skeevy.
Scandalous. But
Because I was already over 18 and you were still in high school.
yeah, but as we grow into adults, that like 2 and change year span is going to become nothing. Like when I'm 52 and you're 54 or 55 depending on the month, it's going to be nothing.
Yeah.
Like that big age difference only really matters during puberty.
Mhm.
And it's that like, hey, I'm in my first year of college, I'm dating a sophomore in high school. Everyone's gonna look at you funny. But that difference disappears because your maturity levels have improved and you've become your own people by the time you're out of that gross age where everything is awful and you hate the world and shit.
And before anybody calls me a pedo, I waited until he was 18 for me to actually date him.
It's true. She's a good bean.
I am a good bean. We were friends in high school, but nothing more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to make any, like, weird allegations.
Nah, she very much made a point to wait until I was 18.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Not to mention, when I myself was 18, I was way too traumatized to do anything intimate. Because that's when my PTSD event happened.
Ooh, did you guys even kiss before he was out of high school?
Nope. Our first hookup when we got together was the first time he was really ever kissed. Well, no, there was Truth or Dare, but that's it.
Yeah, there was that.
But that was like the day before. No, that was the day of. Or the day before. One of those.
Still 18.
Yeah, he was still 18.
Well, there we go. And I wouldn't even call you a cougar, because, like, my perception of cougar is, like, at least a 10-year age gap.
And besides, like, what defines a cougar is the fact that the age gap is specifically what they're into.
That's fair.
They're the female versions of those really, really creepy dudes who just like, I love high school girls. I keep getting older, but they stay the same. That's that version of dudes.
Gross.
Yeah. No matter, I think women can get away with it because of misogyny.
Yep.
It's like, ew, no, that's inappropriate no matter what gender's doing it. Ew, gross. And then there's this fucking boy.
Oh.
He looks like he's in his late 40s, and almost all of his partners look 20 years younger than him minimum.
Oof. Granted, he's not after youngins. The youngins are after him.
Which is dangerous.
Yeah.
Do
To be
not
fair, Mundi-
emulate this behavior, kids.
I mean, to be fair, Mundi's not that younger than him.
No,
He just looks better.
yes, he's aged better. Asshole.
To be fair, he's also taking good care of his visage compared to Vani, who just kind of lets it happen.
No, it just kind of happens to him, and then he whines forever. Mm-hmm. He's actually really vain, and he's like, I've gotten older. Blah. Help me. Look at this new wrinkle. I want to die. Flops
That's
on the
fair.
bed, screams. Look at this new gray hair. Ugh, I'm gross.
Meanwhile, Mundy's like, I am full of gray hairs. This is no issue.
You were born with it. That doesn't count.
We all are born with gray hair, eventually.
That's not how it works!
He's trying to make him feel better.
And then there's World, who is technically older than him, but also looks 19.
Yep.
Fucking... Age stuff gets really weird with Nation Kind.
Yep.
And it makes it...
Awkward.
Awkward, yeah. So you have to kind of like squint at it, unless they're physically bodied under like 16, and then it gets really skeevy.
Yep.
Because then you get that whole argument. Oh yeah, they're 2,000 years old. It's fine. They're over the age of consent, but they look like they're fucking 14. That's gross. Stop that.
Yep. No, I think I've gone on long enough. See anything good in there?
See a couple things.
Cool. Hello, Jishan. You are good and full of beans. And you have a pocket for your friends and fish crackers.
Yes. Oh, okay. There was a plush toy that was over here.
Oh, Squish Cat.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Oh, okay. He somehow flew across the room.
Well, it was his toy, so it probably just went, yeah.
Well, he was over here.
Oh. Huh. Weird. Anyway, so we're just gonna chill out for a bit. If we do anything quote-unquote fun, we'll let you in.
We'll let you know.
Yep. So stay safe out there, y'all, and be healthy. Pray for my health. Papa, I have the black lung. Zoolander.
Papa? I still hear the screams, Papa?
So, my boss is here. As you can tell by his car. That means we just need to find that suit. And we'll find him. Hey, bub. We went to the Hollywood Cafe, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Did you see the car?
No. What car?
Over here.
Oh, God, it's here.
That means
here.
Selden's here somewhere. He's wearing a suit of the exact same design.
He's lurking.
Somewhere. He's in the building. I can see this at daytime. It's very pretty. Very nice. Now it's
Chandelier.
So at any point we will find that suit.
It's like, where's Waldo, except with more screaming.
Tree. So, hello. Found our way up here. It's really fucking bright. Jesus, I can hardly see. Just wanted to look over here. Because we got this. All of this. It's cool. And a pool. Cabanas. It's neat. Super neat. 64. Relaxation. Sweet. Sorry, I just noticed those hills. Neat. Cool. Oh, finally, some shelter. Peak. Noise. Tower. Noise. Hi, I'm back. I found more visions. Look at that view. Look at all that smog. You can see LA over there. And that's why I'm not, that's why I'm not feeling my hottest. Air quality sucks. Real hard. But it's still a very pretty view. Nonetheless. I mean, that's why we paid big bucks to see this thing. Libo's wiping her feet. Not wiping, chilling her feet. So up this side. And he's looking on Instagram. Living the rich hipster life.
The influencer life.
The influencer life. You can order room service, and there's orange infused water for fancy people. And another cool view over here. Says stuff. Oof. I don't know what that says. Who knows? Wonder what this place looks like at night. Who knows? Ugh. I've been coughing up gray gunk from all the smoke and ash. Not too bad. We'll have to come here during night where it's not so fucking blinding. There's my feet. Very cool. We have had quite a standalone day, mostly chilling out in the hotel room. We went to lunch, met up with some marketing co-workers, went swimming as well. And now we did it at sunset. Now, my favorite part of why I wanted to come here. I love cities at night. It's one of my favorite things to look at, like my favorite aesthetic. If you wanted to know a little Kyo known fact. Just something about it, it's just so nice. I guess just being raised in a small town in the forest all your life, getting to see the big cities and all their lights and splendor is just, oh, out of focus. Focus. Thank you. It's just so phenomenal. I may not live a life of luxury, nor am I cut out for a life of luxury, or at least superficial luxury like Hollywood offers, but I do know when to appreciate what is in front of me. A rarity sight. I know it's like, ugh, but all that is smog though. Yeah, and it's destroying my lungs. I know that, and I'm not going to be able to enjoy it for much longer. Look at that dark red. Incredible. City life. Don't want to live. Don't want to stay here, but I will greatly appreciate it. Oh, let me show you my favorite spot. This place is pretty neat. It's right past the showers. Favorite spot right there. Seeing the skyline. Just how beautiful that is. I would have a calendar of just city nightlife. I would. It's just, does my heart good. Yeah. Incredible. Welcome to the Beetle House. That's so cool. Very cool. What? Nice. Okay. Welcome to the Beetle House. Very nice views. A lot of cool stuff. Giant. Yes. The beat has grabbed her. Huh? I was like, the beat has grabbed you. Well,
Yes,
it
the beat had cracked. And it picked up the tempo.
did. The place is cool. It's got cool stuff. It's a 3-course meal, which I'm fond of.
Huh?
I'm fond of 3-course meals. And then we get a show. Oh my god, is it?
We've met the devil twice so far.
The devil is a very nice man.
He's a very lovely chap.
I wonder if you'll see him in the show.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, that kind of schmoozing just says, ooh, I can make a connection with these people and make their night.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to that. Cheeky. I already ate the mac and cheese, but cheeky. Potato. And steak. Lots of blood. Yum, yum, yum. Satan.
Is there a Bernadette in the house tonight? Not here.
No.
Is there a Bernadette?
Satan's looking for Bernadette. Not I. I should eat it. And I'm excited to see more of Satan. He likes to pick on Nubo. Satan likes to pick on you.
Well, I wonder why. It's because I jump half a foot whenever he does.
Fair. Makes you an easy target. I should eat this.
He's been making eyes that dig the entire time.
It's true.
Well, I've been making eyes back, so.
It's a,
It's a mutual connection.
yeah, fair.
Most tasty
And there he goes. Now I must eat. We're in the sideshow. Wait for it anyway. He's enjoying himself very much.
I love it. I love tiny black box theaters in back rooms. It's my favorite thing.
I hope I can film it. If
I wouldn't.
wouldn't, okay. That's okay. We're gonna get some freak shows. Shit going on.
If I had the capacity to,
Mia's here with
love
us.
to contact Hot Topic.
Well, we'll tell you how it went then, because I don't think we'd be able to record.
Floating on it,
Just gotta keep it, you know, within the company.
Even, like,
Yeah.
the locket that we're selling now, any of that. That would all
Finally get to show
sell
myself in my
to those that,
oh
to
shit.
that hungry market without a second thought.
I accidentally zoomed. Check out my cool ass shirt. You gotta deal with it.
Yes, I did.
Well, I was talking to the audience, 'cause they gotta deal with us being gross, but
Hot Topic and
you chose to
are
watch this.
company.
Yeah.
So you
You
can
chose to watch this.
merchandising through Hot Topic, and then specialty plus size items or just clothing in general sold through the
I love you.
I love you too.